for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Bob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the 1. We look at the Celtics. They have a chance to end things right here. Greg on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Well, I think this is where they expected to be when the series began, and they have their eyes on a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing. I think they will probably have more intensity tonight than we've seen through the first 4 games.
And as you always say, just take care of business.
Yes, sir.
Here's Brown. James Harden picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. And stolen by Williams. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's good for 2.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And they pick up 2.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Smart finds Williams. Fires from 14. Oh, trying for it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Smart wide open. He fires. Trains the three-pointer.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Brown, Williams, and Williams is right there.
Hard trying to keep Williams off the boards, and he makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Takes a 3. 76ers with the new shot clock. Embiid, no good. Boston leading by 5. Brown inside, guarded by Harden. And it's Brown missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball in the corner. Tatum with it. Offensive rebound. Back to Smart. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. No good that time. The 76ers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one good for 2.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Smart dishes to Brown. The 3 from Tatum. That one doesn't drop. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Here's Maxey. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside, Smart. Harris against Tatum. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
And the basket by Harden.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
The 76ers making the switch here. Jordan's checked in. Williams finds Horford. Celtics passing it around. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shot clock at 6. And that one is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This is it to Harden. Here's Max. And taken away by Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Maxey. There's the triple. Harden can't hit. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. With some arc, and Thibault sends it back. Pass to Harden. Over Horford. And that one comes up a bit short. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Harden against Smart. And there's the pass to Harris. Pocket 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside. Always looking to initiate contact on offense.
So this is his first free throw of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Pritchard. Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the way.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the pass.
Pass to Jordan. And here now is Thibault. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
That one misses. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded closer.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just tremendous defense. Uses his length to alter that shot.
Maxey, that drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that'll tie this game up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. Over Jordan, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Thibault. Takes it inside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Well, the Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Defended by Thibault. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's deflected. And here is Neesmith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Now, here is Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. Knocks it loose. Williams passes to Neesmith. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. Thibault kicks to Harden. To the paint. Passes it to Thibault. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. It's Harden with the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Mitchell. Now a timeout called by Boston. Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. Pass to Neesmith. Now here's White, defended by Milton. Trying to end the drought. A shot that time, not on target. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And he drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponents.
Well, what he lacks in size from a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Milton with it. White's there. Korkmaz kicks to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Niang. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's White. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
Celtics foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
The pass to Niang. And no good. White with the defensive effort. And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Now here's White, defended by Milton. White looking around. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter, and it's Tice in the corner. Down low. Tries again.
And Millsap with the focus there defensively, just stretching out to bother the shot.
Milton in the corner. Millsap at the elbow. To the left wing. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston trailing. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's Milton. And it's White with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Knocked loose.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now here's White. 17 seconds left in the first. Millsap passes to Korkmaz. Here's Niang. Outside, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
For Philadelphia, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. He hits the second from the line. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Reed. Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Green, and it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Milton kicks to Reed. Back to Milton. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. White, left side. And it's Brown missing. Brown's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Pass to Reed. Into the lane. And he banks in the lane. Reed's got his first 2 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Passes it to Morgan. Dishes it to Brown. Over Reed. From outside the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Milton. Here he goes.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. No good on that one.
Along for the 76ers, Shake Milton.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Some solid defense from Reed. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Tatum. Inside Horford. Williams trying to break free. Here's Horford. That shot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Back to Milton. He kicks it to Green. Milton the bash to Green. Back to Milton. Pocket 6. Pass to Reed. Over Horford. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Shake Milton. Smart kicks to Brown. Looking to get it going. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside, Horford. Tatum, that's for 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. James Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Stolen by Smart. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shot by Williams, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Betts. Williams with the block. Here's Tatum. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Here's Pritchard, and Harden comes to help. Tatum on the wing. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Green. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
With it, outguarded by Smart. Here's Embiid. Williams with the block. And he stays with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Celtics making a change here. Fournette's checked in. Celtics leading by 4. Smart deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Horford. The pass to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Harden the pass to Jordan. Misses in close. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-3 run. There's the feed to Horford. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Over Williams. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. And Jordan sends it back. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Neesmith, he's checked in for Al Horford. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. G. Stiebel comes in for James Harden. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Left side, Harris. Thibault, the pass to Jordan. Here's Niang. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Got a hand on it. And here is Neesmith. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fournette. Over Maxey. And Fournette gets it to go. Fournette's got his first bucket in this one. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Outside, Smart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Harris outside. To the inside. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Pass to Niang. On the wing, Harris. And they'll get another chance. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 8. Pass to Nesmith. The three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Niang. Misses and the dry spell continues. And the Celtics shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Here's Smart. Goes back up. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Harris finds Thibault. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Smart passes to Cornette. Back to Smart. Now, here's Nesmith. Guarded by Harris. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Celtics. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese.
That free throw, no good. Paul Millsap is checked in for Philadelphia. Good on the second free throw. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now, here's Nesmith. Back to White. Driving in. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And the pass to Maxey. Now White. And White slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's Maxey. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Thibault. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Maxey. And it's sent back by White.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And the dunk by Reed.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And the Celtics with possession here. Right the pass to Tice.
Sixers foul. Paul Reed. That's his second personal foul.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At line, Daniel Tice.
That's good from Tice. Both free throws good from Tice. The 76ers trail by 13. Hilton the pass to Reed. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
1:44 left in the first half. Here's Milton. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics leading by 13. Pass to Tice. Outside White. Left side Brown. It's deflected. Reed with it. Inside. And Millsap puts it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Passes to Brown. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Over Milton. And it's White missing. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Niang. Here's Milton with the drive. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Austin making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And Philadelphia making a change here. Right side Green. And it's blocked. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown feeling out a bit. Here's White. Pass to Tice. And that one is good. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Korkmaz, no good. Here's White. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Great look, but off the mark.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But
A lot of points in close.
and part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Tice in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Good work there as it goes. Maxi's got 5.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
Tice kicks to Horford. No good there. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris finds Harden. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
To the paint. Here's Horford. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, I guarantee you, this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Tatum. On the wing, Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get them one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown.
It's just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Smart's checked in for Daniel Tice. And both free throws good for James Harden. Celtics leading by 9. Tatum on the wing. Smart against Harden. Tatum on the wing. He has 6. Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. For Boston, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. To end the drought, and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Brown. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Here's Harden. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The 76ers trail by 10. Bible for 3. The 76ers with another miss. Bible's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Smart against Harden. That's good from Williams, the assist from Smart. Williams has got his 2nd bucket.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Jaylen Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
Here's Harris. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. And here's Harden for 3. Kept alive. And the dunk by Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Kicks to Tatum. Outside Williams. The pass to Cornett. Takes it off the glass. Cornett's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Smart finds Williams. Here's Cornett, guarded by Embiid. And here is Tatum. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden with it. Out guarded by Smart. Maxey passes to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Jordan. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Harris passes to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Harden, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That's his first.
The Celtics have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. White, he's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the 76ers, Paul Millsap's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. And it's Green in for Maxey. And so he hits both. The 76ers trail by 13. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. On defense, Boston. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
76ers, Paul Millsap.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boston leading by 11. Right side, White. That's tipped. Bassey, the pass to Milton. To the wing right side. Here's Bassey. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In a second-round pick out of a mid-major school, Millsap has fought for his place in the NBA, earning that trip to the line.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. And the Celtics making a change here. Morgan's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And the call will be against George Niang. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. White the pass to Morgan. Back to White. And White slams it in.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Millsap's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Niang, guarded by Tatum. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Daniel Tice is checked in for Luke Cornett. And the 76ers also making a change. Korkmaz is checked in. Tatum against Green. Pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
That's his second personal foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for White. Reed, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so Tatum nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Green inside, guarded by Smart. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Green.
Well, Danny Green making an effort on the backboards. That is tireless work.
Down low, it's stolen by Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Danny Green. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. He dishes it to Brown. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Morgan. As he pulls it in.
the bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
A shot by Milton, no good. Celtics leading by 12. Here's Brown, and it's good from the elbow. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Reed, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. Now Horford's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey comes in for Korkmaz. And James Harden is subbed in for Shake Milton. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Floats one up, and there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Bassett, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Charles Bassey. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Left side, Brown. The 76ers trail by 13. And that one's good, Bassey.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Harden against Smart. Harden the pass to Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Drafted late in the 2011 first round, Tobias Harris has been traded a few times in his career. And players like Tobias who can bring shooting and length, they will always be in high demand.
Here's Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Outside, Horford. Tatum looking around. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the block, and he gets the bucket. Tatum's got 20 points.
Well, Jason Tatum has the kind of size and length to be effective near the cup. Really good job staying in attack mode.
Looking to get back on track here. Harden can't hit. Celtics leading by 13. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target from outside. Harris passes to Bassey. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Left side, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Back to Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Got a piece of it. Baseline try. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 76ers trail by 13. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Williams gets to Smart. Brown outside. Inside, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
There's Brown with the 3. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Maxey. The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line for 3 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, Doc, I told you, we're looking at it.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the 76ers, Jordan is out there with Harris. And there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Harden in at the 1. Just 4 to shoot. Brown inside the line. And Embiid with the block. Harden kicks to Harris. Going inside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Brown. Left side, Horford. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 16. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And you can tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Horford against Harris. Back to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Tatum. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Sixers ball.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Maxey. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smart. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And the basket by Harden.
An inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Now the pass to Tatum. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the
And the first one
Celtics, Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. It's tipped. Celtics leading by 13. Now here's Smart. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Boy, that's a terrific job of Marcus Smart handling the basketball. He is relentless in how he's attacking the defense.
For three, Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight. For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Smart. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To the inside. There's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Embiid.
And the defensive prowess of Williams just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
And it's Brown missing.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Now, Smart. Tatum with it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will lead, no doubt. Woo-hoo!
Here's Harden. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And Williams throws it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Harden against Smart. Harden right side. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
And Harris drops them both. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Smart. Outside Tatum. They grab their own miss, and they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
And finished off by Williams.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
And here we go with Horford running up the court. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 8 now on the night. A baseline J. Yaxie, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Unloads from 13. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Harden. And the layup falls.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Here's Horford. Boston again missing. The 76ers trail by 16. And the basket by Harden. And Boston has possession. Outside Williams. The dish to Brown. To the paint. Outside Smart. 6 to shoot. Over Harden. That shot off the mark. And Philadelphia the other way now. Inside. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston leading by 14. Brown outside. Here's Williams. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Smart finds Williams. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Celtics now. A 12-point game. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Harris.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
To the inside, taken away by Williams. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Harden against Smart. Harden, no good. Boston leading by 10. Outside, Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Williams inside. And that one goes long. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Thibault can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia on D. Trailing by 10. Brown kicks to Horford. Outside, Smart. Just 5 to shoot.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Harris passes to Harden. Thibault with the ball. Pass to Embiid. And here now is Thibault. The pass to Harden. Over Smart. Harden, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Brown. Second shot opportunity. Here's Williams. And at last, they get one to fall. Williams has got 12 now in this quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 12. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Robert Williams.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're leading by 12. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Left to play in the final quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to Smart. A three. It's hauled in by Harris.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Boston.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession. We watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Williams.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 14.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Harden, no good. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern